That's crazy. Holy fuck.
With them, which is huge. And you got 7 working on a flank too. He could be coming up from behind.
What a
Ow.
tilter.
Could be grabbing his weapon too. Just depends on
Oh,
the angle.
shoot.
No, you can't get anything because of the
Yo,
trip.
guys,
He
you
just
must be-
gets caught mid-shock bolt.
Just signing on.
So yeah, Ziff is just gonna hope to get behind Bao here and take his rifle into the next one.
I think he just wants to go fight here. They'll be able to fight rifles in the next, and he just wants to make it expensive too. Bulldog is not worth versus 1,000 credits with Bulldog versus the full rifle you could get here with the kill that he just got. So it's just unfortunate for TSM trying to go for that double flank, and it was being watched on both extremities by a trip. GMD letting 2 nice shots with the Sheriff, but it wasn't taking out Mikey, so those trips are always up. So Plug was always ready to react here on the information, and I was going to mention a clean anti-eco, but it ends up being quite expensive going into the next round. So they'll try to leverage Jerwin with the Bucky, maybe an early garage control.
It's like Plug have been good at watching their flanks too. Bao's been a good anchor for that. And he'll just have a Sheriff into this round. Full rifle buy, as you said, for TSM. Just watching from a distance, and there's Jerwin making the space.
I thought the Bucky got that kill for a
Someone at
sec.
the back.
The triple assist.
And Jerwin's gonna push his luck and did not work out. So now Plug have to be careful. TSM
Sam.
before they start to carve
Bro,
their way through.
this guy-
on
What?
both sides.
No way.
Sim is just spraying through the cage and gets 3. So that'll get TSM on the board soon, and being able to carry all these rifles through is gonna be huge.
It's already made so much noise rotating across there for Bun Bao, but very,
Dude.
very nice for Sim indeed. A little
Sim-
bit of an overheat.
I don't know if he
Jerwin
can keep
after
this
they
up.
got map control and is looks
Can he
like he
keep
was
this
still
up?
trying to pick up a Guardian or just trying to surprise somebody.
Just 6
inside the
maps
smoke, because
potentially
he
in a
is
row?
Also still a Neon with a Bucky. But there was 2 players inside there, something that so far in these 2 matches that I've witnessed from TSM, or at least all the rounds that we've witnessed from TSM so far, they've been really good at isolating Neon and punishing Neons on slides when you're trying to do so much surprise attacks on the side of the duelist, and that allowed TSM to get a very clean retake in round number 3, sorry, and even a lockdown ready for Ziff in this round that could potentially once again reset the econ of Plug. All of them staying so far back. GMD with an early smoke too, to try to scale up what 4 players.
That's the beauty of getting a triple kill off a pistol there for Ziv, but things don't start
Great
out so
slide
well.
by
Trying to
Jerwin.
insert
Jerwin's
Ziv
nuts, by the
forward,
way.
and GMD cuts 3 down.
Jerwin's
Just
looking
reading
insane.
sewers, and now you got a neural theft advantage for Mikey, but at 2 HP and 56 HP, it's about outracing the defense. And at least it was Jerwin that ate that turret. Mikey could have died, so lucky there. Still hoping to get the spike planted soon. Jerwin watches garage. Mikey will be safe for now.
Spike planted.
Using drone instead too. HP could have been called out to try to get a
That's
shotgun into
crazy,
sight.
deadly.
Fleeting moments.
He probably didn't even need the lockdown, but you know, insurance is always nice.
Bro, he caught that right
That'll be
timing
TSM
to have a
matching us up.
off chance.
Bringing
Like
the
he had
Odin, the
a
Vandal over,
slight
and some good
chance.
money is starting to accumulate on TSM side.
Yeah. It definitely looks like overkill, but the lockdown's still pretty good to funnel the players outside of the extremities where you can kind of just scale back in. You know the HP's low against your opponents. You have an Odin and a rifle to work with, especially when the Allen drone didn't get any information to play the retake on C site. But the initial setup from TSM was so good. I mean, look at those trap kills. It was going to be like Gravwell smoke in the front, double nanoswarm to do double damage. While you can play the
Mighty
lockdown and
chamber?
full retake on
Oh,
the
no,
quad
actually,
flank
that's a good
if there was
question.
nobody there on A site. So a very nice setup from
Wait,
TSM.
I gotta get-
And Plug went right
fuck?
into the spider's web and got owned.
TSM lost Sim early
No,
through this
fuck off.
route, and look, Plug are just stepping up the
Wow.
aggression, and Sim takes a
Bro,
step back
Sim-
and fires back even
They need
harder.
Sim to keep this up because Jerwin's
Plug
gonna be
just
really
trying to-
impactful on entries.
I mean, they lost their best gap closer, and you got a
shit.
bunch of SMGs, so this is just kind of tough. And about to go for a big play, and it's just 7 hosing everybody down,
Sick
putting
hold.
out the fire. This is about to be 3 in a row for TSM.
And another 3K for Sim.
Dude.
So As I mentioned, you can't really ask too much from Sim to pop
Pred
off
still
just
doesn't
like he did on
change.
the previous map of the last
True.
series. But he is looking to pick up right where he left off. 2 rounds where he gets a 3K.
Probably because I
That
crashed.
puts him here at 6, tied up with GMD. And again, it's just really Plug not having a good opportunities to really sit up here in the post plane because they lose a lot.
I
of
think
players
it's
in the
still
process.
debatable. I'll give you guys 5 minutes.
Especially as you said,
Could
trying
go
to
either way
utilize
still.
Jerwin to
3-2.
close these gaps. He's like instantly dead, getting 0 value. And now at least maybe it's going to be a recon dart. Maybe try to do a Hunter's Fury behind the info that Jerwin finds, and he
Bro.
finds an op.
This guy's having
I know there's
so
an op
much
that he
impact.
made, and Plugger still gonna push the issue, thinking, okay, he doesn't have a dash. He can't be that crazy anymore, right? The drone, is it gonna spot Teague?
Do I have full meals? I don't like eating full meals
Also
when I stream.
TSM just being ready no matter what. And 7 could just play back.
But I'm
too. He's got a
actually
Hunter's Fury,
typically
he's
like
got
a
shot
1 meal a
pulse,
day
so
type of
much delay on
person.
TSM's side.
Other than like a protein
Plug playing
shake.
at such a disadvantage without their neon, and playing that close with an op, and 7 even supports him. Can barely see anything though. Great paranoia out of bow. And Teague has a fault line left, and the post plant's looking pretty shaky with an op still lurking around on the site.
Dude.
He just didn't clear this
Some fucking
A
knows,
short
bro.
area, so Teague's
What
gonna
is-
go down. with
Okay,
a
that
shot.
was a bit
Nice
much.
Take one down with them, but TSM will still get to keep the op and the win streak.
Yeah. Sim says, hey, we don't have a recon dart, let me be one.
Yeah.
And just goes for the whole 360 and being a watchtower and being able to spot the last player to allow this trade to happen. But for Button Ballot to get picked like that, that was an unfortunate miscom or
Bro,
just
if
missing
this
the heads-up
sim
play
was
that
in
he
those
maybe tried to-
EG trials, chat, he's still on EG. If this sim played for fucking EG, he's still on that team.
and anchoring up towards the A side and even pulling out an early
It's such a
ops,
shame he didn't have one of these.
Right in the beginning of Haven is not
I'm not
giving
gonna lie, I so saw
Trust Plug
what
a really
Potter
good
wanted to
opportunity here
happen.
work the map in their favor on the attack side. You can maybe double ult around this half buy, especially if Jurin gets good value out of it. This is looking to be probably a wall pinch back into the C choke. But the C is the main focus, but there's already like 3 players there already.
I don't know. I think
Axel
Nation's a
just
pretty damn
solo
good
whole
idea at
day
this
with an
point.
op. But now Plug will try to break into B, wrap around the back of Garage, and Jerwin gets to steal away the Vandal and just be a true threat in the back line. But the threat is also in front of Plug. They lost their spike
The
carrier, so
annoying
they'll
neon round with the
regain.
deep sea
Love
smoke.
member advantage, but definitely not a health
Time
advantage.
here.
Sim
fuck.
is now on the flank with an
Oh,
op. He drops
no.
that, and
Low.
7 be able to
Super
change out
low.
his
25,
Oh,
51
that's a stinger
HP.
actually, so not something he wants to change out quite yet. Just the Odin. Tough thing to retake with.
Quote unquote, just the Odin. It's gonna own.
It's just, yeah, but
One enemy remaining.
okay, well maybe,
But-
maybe.
He's wondering where the fuck this other guy could be
gotta
because
be
it
closer
doesn't
to
make
you.
sense. Oh,
See, told you.
dude, he couldn't figure out why the Omen would play here and swing this. At first, he kept shooting, thinking it would be a double swing on one of the sides, and then he was like, "What the fuck? That guy must be peeking that to stall me out. The guy must be flanking." And then he's like, "Wait, he's not fucking flanking. Like, where the fuck is this guy?" Like, you could tell he couldn't figure it out. That was a super hard read.
Happening towards the C choke.
Enemy remaining.
But they have to be ready for that, especially if they heard the owl drone go
What's
all
up,
the way
Chris?
through back to the window of the garage and spotting nothing in the back there. And it's great here for Plud that they identified that gap, and that was quickly taken away here by Jerwin. To
Cage line up to
put
block.
that player in the garage, like out in the island, but
Both
they just
lines.
pinched him and took him down. So where we praised TSM in good positions in the very beginning to get caught for the first time. And a blind ult, unfortunately,
I
not
mean,
getting
we get
any
it started.
kills or kills.
Does cost some movement. Maybe Plug could just
Damn, I hit them both.
play off of
Oh,
that info.
shit.
Rolling Thunder.
They baited
Plug
TSM.
Gonna go in mostly blind, and T-Dog's just already emerging out of the smoke, ready to throw hands with
fuck.
Plug. And it's Mikey with 3.
T-Dog? T-Dog?
The round you thought in Plug's favor, and it's just the sim op
Wait,
remaining.
the goat's alive. It's doable,
I
chat.
don't know it because of that Mikey neural theft.
It's doable.
But no more pings, so he's gonna try and surprise them through
Surely you heard that
garage.
chirp, right?
Spike
Hear
planted.
Try
that.
not to make any noise.
Our Go God.
Now he wants them to make contact. He wants them to challenge.
Oh my
He
God.
takes out Bao. Wait, this is so possible. Mikey's 36 and Sim
Bruh.
gets it done.
Sim is different right now, Chad. Sim is
Bro.
different.
Holy
is such a good
shit.
play.
He is so different right now. Oh, fuck.
We dare
Talk your
to win
shit.
that. I mean, just jiggling out to get that. I love that spray of the EG on the ground, too. Be like, hey, you let go of this? I mean, watch this. Just the jiggle
Bro.
to force out
This
that play
is
from the Omen.
crazy.
I mean, anything else, it was
This
good little
this
calls
was
from
like
out the plug.
perfectly played. The way he jiggled this guy, knew the other would peek.
And as
Watch.
he
Jiggle,
gets
boom.
spotted
Oh,
here,
you're
gets
peeking,
spotted for a
boom.
double swing.
Cloudburst the
Sim
ground.
spots
1,
it,
2,
just
3,
uses
bam.
the corner of
Those
the
are
ball
so
as the
fast.
extra
Holy
obstacle
shit.
to isolate these fights. And you're playing against an op here, and you're also playing against Sim. I mean, that was clean.
Wow. That was
I'm gonna
so
call a
amazing.
timeout for Trust and Plug
This guy today is like unfucking beatable.
to figure out what's gonna come next and how they can go into these rounds more confidently, not just stealing away around here and there. It's TSM now.
I
they're
don't
still
get it, man.
Pretty locked in.
I feel like something weird was going on, like externally in Sim's life when he was on EG. Like it's not. This isn't the same player, right? This guy is. I agree with Vance. This guy's fucking different. This guy's actually different right now. The way he diffed all those kids last series, those fucking aimers, he was just out dueling them everywhere.
Whatever you're trying to do, there's just no answer.
Like, this is a
And
goddamn
they-
masterclass.
The only thing maybe out of this one is the timeout to cool down TSM's hot streak. Also
crazy
with how TSM's
fucking
just
event
hitting
right now.
Every single one of his shots. And hoping that the timeout may force him to overheat a little bit more and Plug could salvage a couple of these
It's
rounds.
really cool to see because I know he has a lot of haters right now. So
First time seeing mid control from Plug, or at least like
it's cool to see him get his fucking
sending
name
the
back.
team there. Now smoking off B, it could be a fight for Garage with Alarm Bot and Astra smokes there. No one actually watching that Garage window. It's just Zip kind of holding solo and
Going up on
some
the line.
delay.
I
preventing
think they're
Plug
aware
from
there's a
getting
cage on
immediate
the
garage
ground.
control. And meanwhile, Sim's gonna take this time to scale up through
Oh, yes, for the
a long. He
bro.
gets pinged by the drone and now has to leave, and at least gets to keep.
They
the
couldn't
off.
even really get the ground, and he's faking like he left.
Drone from
Oh.
Seven's side actually cleared out
Oh,
towards Garage and
fuck.
C, so they know that there's
Oh,
no
shit.
towards that side with the first U-turn.
Bro, it's caught on 4K.
Sim even re-peeks. That's
No.
the lane I'm talking about, but he makes it out.
Wow.
Oh my
with the
god.
updraft
They're scared to
too,
peek him.
Dodging out of some
They're
bullets
scared
that
of
were just
him.
spraying through the smoke. Took some damage, but could have been worse.
To be fair, they did probably reach all
Always
slow
could
down,
have been
but
worse. And now Seven is just gonna own and spray through B main.
Well, that's
and
a little
Plug are
tragic
hot.
right there
There's
for
one
Plug.
Sheriff that's
What's
hanging
happening?
around and
That's insane.
Zip trades. And it's just Jerwin without
All right,
least
that needs to be
Vandal.
nerfed out of the game. That looked
And the
fair as
spike to
fuck.
salvage this around and run over with 12 seconds left to see to plant. It's
That's the
1v2.
hero rifle. The hero
Holy
rifle that he
shit,
brought
dude.
into this round here for Plug.
These players are
another
hitting
thrifty
some
for Plug.
bangers right now.
I'm ready. Jerwin. Here's them running in and okay, just the 1-2 punch.
Oh
and
my
that's
god, these guys are
okay.
fucking shooting right now.
Two-round salvage from Intel Thrifties, man. That's just crazy.
These
Again,
clutches are
it's not like
fire.
It was even picked up by Jerwin. Everything from the spray.
These
It
clutches
looked
are
like they were just
sick.
going through the meat grinder. Timmy the turret even gets a third kill on
What a
top of
micro
that.
adjust.
What's this? The slide to get the
It's
kill.
perfect micro
And the
adjust.
balls
Bam.
to play out in the open like that.
It's a calm micro
That was
adjust.
just so nice there from Jerwin because he had no escape. He's just trying to use the logs as like a one-way so that he shows only his head. And he did it perfectly because GMD did not expect for him to be
Oh,
out in the
Sim
open.
speaking
Sim was
this.
not in an angle to trade it out. But Sim will be in an angle here.
Oh, it liked him.
Like what? I thought that hit. Okay.
He fucking got that?
Also, before that, Sim was like 12.
I'm
and 6,
surprised
so
the Neon traded him.
TSM putting a lot of eggs in the Sim basket. This Plug, look, hoping to drone up into B or even recon with Teague still alive. Gotta worry about Seven. I
Holy
mean,
shit,
Seven mowed him
Jerwin's
down
a
last
fucking
time with
true
the Odin,
entry
and he's
right
still
now,
getting into
chat. Look at this
position, and
guy.
Plug just now
Oh,
getting
you are
established,
dead,
and They
sir.
don't want to let anyone from TSM
Put the dog to
get a
sleep.
retake set up.
Ripper.
Plug get a successful plant and a 2-man advantage
enemy
against
remaining.
Seven and Ziv, and now it's pretty cooked.
superb utility from Plug to really enter towards that B site. One of those rare opportunities or rare moments where
Jerwin is like
everything
good
working in
neon.
their favor for Plug. Where
This is
I've
this
praised
is
TSM
chat. This is fucking fire. We get like an informed Jet right now versus like a nutty neon. Oh my god, this is a banger.
That's keeping T-Dog in his tracks, the flash to push forward for the double kill. I mean, all that was so good here for Plug. And now TSM, I mean, if Ziff could save his weapon, it would be difficult, though.
Oh,
Never mind. Very easy.
oh.
There's a neon from the back. But 5-5 on the scoreline. This is still not really out of the game, but also not out of the fire for Plug. There's still 5 rounds that they have on the attack only. Where TSM was seeing what they could do on their attack side, seeing how good they were on activating the attack side, how
Y'all already know what the nerf's gonna be for neon, right? You guys all are trying to guess the obvious shit. Oh, they're gonna nerf for sliding accuracy. Oh, they're gonna fucking nerf for slides. Oh, it's done. Blah 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 blah. How quick she pulls her gun out. Nah, bro. Yeah, they're either nerfing the fucking wall or like how long she can run for. That's you already know.
TSM.
They're gonna make the ult cost 1 more orb.
Thrifty the same way.
That's all.
Now 2 Thrifties in multi.
Y'all are fucking coping.
Punishing TSM scaling up through mid and
The ult will cost 1 more orb.
falling in favor of Plug.
That's it.
And it's just
That's all you get.
Kind of like last round.
You're gonna play in this
solo
neon meta
at
for the rest of
sea
your lives, and you're gonna fucking enjoy it. All right.
And left behind at the party.
You want to play
so
another
Plug
duelist? You better run double
from a
duelist. All right.
50 to
Stop
a
complaining.
Round 10 win. to
Buffer.
Now a 3v1. It's hoping to keep these rifles, but they're still in a pretty rich situation.
Yeah, for sure, for Trust and Plug. And Ziff is going to try to
She's so strong right now.
make
dude.
it so they don't have too much money going into the next round.
Can we at least make it so that way she doesn't get another
Especially the
slide
last
for
round
every
and a
2
half everybody
kills?
could buy here for
She doesn't get 3 of
TSM.
the rounds she has her ult
Even
and
Sim
shit.
could
Like,
buy an op
I
and
feel like she
maybe
just gets
half shield or
infinite
last cannon.
slides.
But they are not giving any breadcrumbs here for Plug.
Big
Never mind.
reaction though.
Never mind, George, she's gonna
Okay.
jump out.
Okay.
Jerwin's having a little
Like
too
a
much
fucking
fun with
action
this.
movie out here.
Is this just gonna get out of dodge? And that'll be Plug with a lead after a 4-2 start for TSM.
Truthfully, chat, I think they only really need to nerf like the time, either like the sliding accuracy or like the time required to shoot. Like the neons can now shoot like super quick into the slide like that. And if you just like nerf that time to shoot, so that way neons have to be like deep into a slide, then it's not as powerful. But people are having to insta-react because they could die instantly. So, like, if you don't insta-react, you could look stupid as fuck. You could look slow. You have to insta-react. Otherwise, you're just going to die. So, literally, like, a minor change like that could do a lot at the pro level, but it remains to be seen. I think they need to double nerf, though.
I
Like, they need
how
to do
they're
something like
just
that
being
and a
integrated by
smaller nerf.
TSM, and it's going well, and Plug swiftly get into C. Usually it's Ziff solo holding, and they can
That
just kind of
hit?
depend on the lockdown, or let's see what this Hunter's Fury.
How did that miss, bro? How did that miss?
Sim
Sim
is-
thought he hit him. Sim thought he hit him.
Sim is getting trolled by this op.
Spike planted.
Paranoia out. Plug
Oh
is just gonna
my
send
God.
Jerwin on the hunt, and he gets checked. He gets
What a
humbled.
hold.
And Plug extending out to fight through this lockdown.
Damn,
and
great
gets
hold by
destroyed.
TSM.
But at what cost?
Holy
Plug
shit,
lost their
bro.
entire team.
Good adjustment to get the one.
Yeah, and Sim maybe missed the first
Alright,
shot, but he
6-6.
wasn't going to miss a second time. Mikey backpedaled and tried to go back for a re-hit it into Garage and went right back into the crosshair of Sim. So not being able to engage into a late flank, a late lurk into Garage while the rest of them just funneled Plug into forcing to fight the lockdown. That was very, very
I
nice
was
for them to
thinking they just give
instantly
Neon a
pop it
fucking
down
flash.
For Ziff. I mean, that. Just move it
like,
at the last
how?
second.
Damn.
I'd be so mad. There's 2 times I thought Sim had the shot. It just didn't
Yeah,
connect.
thanks, Jay.
But what's your line? Oh, it would have hit on land.
Exactly. Exactly. But also, Seven's been a total nuisance with his Odin as well. Even though like Sim's been popping off with this op, it's so hard for Plug. I mean, they are scraping at the bottom of the barrel for these round wins, especially with 2 thrifties that they won, the intel
Quad
thrifties that
ghost.
went on their side for Trust and Plug. And that's what I meant about how gruesome it's been for Trusted
Frenzy double
to make
shock
this a
on the
6-6 half.
solo
I mean,
A
this could have been a whole
Sova.
different half if
Kinda
TSM didn't
spicy.
get thrifty the way that he did. Now they have the attack side.
There's a trap play chat. Look at this fault line right here. Oh shit. Oh
Similar strategy,
shit.
trying to fight back into a
Ooh.
contact fault line,
They didn't
and
expect that to
somehow Jordan
happen.
got picked.
That was not supposed to
Man,
happen.
and everyone just gets dismantled there from a plug who are holding garage, and
Those are
he's
supposed to be
trying
like info-ish
backstab, dropping
peeks.
through into the smoke. They'll have Mikey to play off of. TSM could get a lead here if things continue to go their way, and they've just been mostly left untouched.
Sim
TSM
has
just
been
communicating
so
well
incredible today.
to react to where Plug is trying to push from.
Almost looks like TSM was watching a game for Plug versus 100 Thieves when they were
Yeah,
waiting on the
exactly.
sidelines, because Plug just set up the way
Now we're
that they
cooking.
did, and then Howie was stopped by 100 Thieves.
So type of
before,
neon
they
nerf
had
we need.
Cryo just holding back towards the T spawn to watch the garage on the crunch that they were trying to do. So TSM just set up the same
Surely
way,
he
very
goes cold
similarly,
at
but
some
instead of
point,
waiting
right?
to react,
He
they
can't keep it up
counteract.
forever, right,
They just
chat?
pushed into the garage and got an instant kill into Jerwin, where, I mean,
I
Plug cannot
mean-
do anything after that.
It's just good
Surely,
timing
right?
on Jerwin, and no trade for Plug. And Asus flawless.
Surely there's a time limit on this heater that Sim is on, right? Because this last series lasted fucking forever. And this guy was printing kills the whole time. Like, he was just constantly just printing kills. And he ended hot. And now he's taking it into this series. Map 4 in a row. Bro, surely you can't
Tilt
keep it
to
up.
Get attention to get
Surely.
low and mid.
Here.
I mean, he's
Now
currently
Mark's gonna hold
on
them
3.5
back. He's got no
heaters in a
utility.
row.
Won't be able to see this coming. Maybe he can
Surely
hear
this
coming.
dies out.
He's already ready to leave the site.
And he'll hear it from the Allen drone, and that will confirm for TSM that the site's open. Nobody hell, nobody default.
Bro,
Smoke's not gonna do
this is
anything.
actually
It's
insane
hard
that
to
he's
confirm
kept
that
it
there's
going
nobody
for
there.
all these
The
consecutive
only thing that he
games.
might be afraid of is potentially sewers.
That is
but
so hard in Valorant.
I was gonna say they're not really looking to fight back in that area. Now they go for the buddy system for that, and to even support Zith. Going to pull back.
Placing alarm
Maybe a
bomb.
cool flank. Yeah.
5 map limit or GG. Oh
They have the
shit.
alarm bot to watch the flank too. So
Bro is literally
that's gonna work.
flicking one tapping the darts and
See
shit.
Monty dancing with the sheriff against the vandal there from Sim.
I want to just only watch Sim right now.
Got a late fault line from
Okay, never
T-Dog.
mind.
It's just a matter of time, and maybe
Never
Plug can
mind.
keep TSM trapped in here. It seems like the plan. Bao is still holding from behind, and TSM are running towards Bao and
He
Mikey.
just immediately just gets sat.
One enemy
There's the
remaining.
paranoia, and there's the swing, and who is left at
Bro.
the end? It's still
That bulldog ain't it. Like the way it sounds. Oh, bro, I hate this. I hate this bulldog right now.
To get those exits.
That
towards the
didn't
end,
sound.
you're
That
trying
didn't
to
sound
close the
good.
gap by
Not for a
turning the corner
bulldog.
where
Nah, I don't
people
want
that are
it.
hit by that flash could probably just
Those are
narrow
fake
that gap to
bullets.
be nearsighted to win
Those were
fights,
fake
especially with
bullets.
Everybody from TSM exiting at that spot. It was an attempt to keep the economy low and not give a chance for TSM to have the best of buys going through their bonus.
They didn't sound
But
like real
you got
bullets to
two
me.
Vandals, a bulldog, a ghost.
They
Half
look
shields
cool.
Maybe could be the saving grace right now
I-
for Plug.
That
to
sound ain't it though.
fight back this round, but this is some good weaponry coming out from TSM.
Oh my god, he insta dash that choke.
with one of those Vandals.
at least Monty's gonna get a lot more support here on A. This time T get the back.
Be
with
here
two
for plug.
flashes.
Front B lurk right there on Ziff.
TSM. They
Drone
like the
short.
pre-fire to,
Contact
like,
up
force someone
long.
to challenge them. Now you know someone's on the other side of the box, and there's more to worry about. It's Sim, so
Okay.
mechanical.
Okay.
You challenge him, man, he will best you almost every time.
Dude, it's just not fair when
TSM
this guy
just
just
win
gets
every
first
duel,
bloods
and
every round.
At least there was pushback from Plug.
He
this
literally
time. It
just
wasn't
one-shot someone every round.
Kind of a awkward retake with no util. Still have a paranoia to work off of from Bao, but
But the round's
wasn't
already
used.
over.
Tripwire destroyed.
Yeah, it definitely is not going to happen here for Plug. I mean, it's going to be hard to retake when they have no util to retake with and no bodies to retake with. That's the most important thing. I mean, look how you're running this clock down.
player
Too good of a damage here on the side of TSM. And that is, I mean, it's nice what TSM did. The walk contact up, jump spot forces out the first flash from Teague. But right after that, the first stall. I didn't like the repeat from Monsi to just try to crouch peek out to try to get information.
Yo,
because
I'd
default
never heard
first
this video
and
before, so this is a risky click. But I would imagine this is probably what Potter sounds like.
Where the fuck were you? Excuse me, but where were you?
Potter's watching this like, Sim, where the fuck were you? I put my name on the line. Like, Potter's like, bro, this is the guy that we picked up. Dude, no. Because this Sim is unreal. If this Sim would played for EG, I swear to God, he's still on that team. I swear, something weird happened. Like, I don't know if Sim was just uncomfortable in their system. Something weird happened in his life. Bro, I have never seen him play like that. I don't know. I don't know what that was all about. I thought we would see this. I honestly thought we would see this. I was betting the house on that kid. I was a huge believer in Potter. I mean, I said it before, like when I had a combo with Derek. I fucking predicted that they were picking this kid up because I just knew it was the type of player Potter wanted. I can't believe it didn't work out. I wonder what happened.
Here for Sim, because I've seen him use it on this map. I mean, we've both seen him use on this map previously against Washed. But they're just trying to leverage tempo.
Like, this
instead
kid
to just really,
has so much
it seems to
potential.
work really well against Plug's play
He can
style.
play
Just
so
walk contact
aggressive and take fights with like
Dash, execute.
the superstar aimers. And he can op at a very high level. And he flex across the
Be able to
duelist
take
a little
the orb
bit.
here and play off of a rolling
He has a lot of
thunder.
potential.
See who you can draw out at this moment.
Not saying
Sim
perfect.
Dashing in.
Ooh.
Okay, a scout. Sim took some
Ooh.
damage and just couldn't finish
Damn,
off
good
shots
trade,
there
Spike him
Teague.
on. He flooded backside. Holy shit.
It's just Monty with a sheriff and a 1v3, but with GMT at 4 HP. Monty has a
4 HP.
drone and a dart.
And they even
Some
have a
darts.
smoke on the top of the boxes too. I think that's to set up a one-way. It would probably just spot the feed. I mean, the Astra smokes are kind of huge, so I don't know if it's gonna fully work it for its intent, because it's kind of too close to play for a suck. But, I mean,
Just
the
no one
outdrone's good
died
enough.
in sight for him to get a
Exactly.
better gun.
Exactly.
Aw.
Oh, it was a nanoswarm, sorry, onto the Spike. It wasn't even a star, so that's good enough. Gun gets picked up, but it's still a 3v1 here at that
Oh,
point.
don't fucking bring the drama in here.
Gonna
I don't
go
wanna ban
down
him.
with the ship.
I
Oh,
don't
no.
know what all
Just
that drama
randomly-
is, but I
randomly
don't want to
Ziff
start the
gets
rumor
it.
and shit.
So 10-6. A lot of strong first map showings.
But I'm
from
also not
TSM.
aware of like what the fuck you're talking
That's
about.
how
I
they
would
get
just prefer
the
to stay out of
finish
it.
line. Now
I
German
kind of
just
figured
brought
it
it
was
off,
something
but
like in his life.
pretty
He just
successful
didn't
to
look
just flood
comfy out there.
into-
He didn't look
into
comfy on
C,
EG.
and
I don't know why.
Flood
I
had
thought it would look way
pushback.
different.
They're not
I
just
thought
going
it
for
would look
full
different.
Retakes. They're taking people with them. It's just what's left afterwards on the retakes. Plug don't have enough gas in the tank.
Not too sure how the op is going to work here with the line for the fault line to just try to push him out of his spot. Okay, he hugs the corner instead.
Okay, it's like do or die right now for Plug.
Jimmy trying to do Omen things, but just jumping across the
TSM's
cubby where
pick.
an Omen TP
It's
would
in.
be safe.
We got hit by
Rolling
his teammates.
Thunder
Brutal.
From T-Dog, and Sherwin stays in the corner. He's smoked off from his team.
What?
Wants to regroup, and it's great punish from TSM. Knives out from Sim. Shots coming in. They haven't made it through the
Oh,
doorway.
no.
TSM take a step back, and that's where Teague breaks back in.
Ooh, the
Now
wide
swinging with
swing.
Bow. Successful retake there for Plug.
Sim's knives have done him kind of dirty this game, huh? There's been a couple knife kills that he could have got actually this map, which
The
is
thing
crazy
that doesn't seem to
considering
get the best
how his
value
aim
is
has looked.
Blade Storm. A couple of buddy shots, a couple of whiffs, not being able to really catch Teague, who was kind of caught out in the open towards the spawn. But German with this pick, at least now, as you called out the op coming here up for the defensive side, something that TSM will be ready for. in
Ziff
the
always
next.
looks really good, yeah.
As a timeout
No,
was,
TSM built a good
utilized by
team.
Trust in Plug to try to force out
They
this
have a good squad
operator as
here.
soon as possible. And realizing that, Sim just wants to go toe-to-toe with him. So not trying to leverage the whole walk contact to dash in and execute.
It'll be a super fun year in challenge.
Play a
I'm not
little bit
gonna
more
lie.
traditionally now
I
for
can't wait
TSM
to see us
default.
play next.
This initial fault line there from
Alright.
T-Dog in case.
They actually push him with the
Derwin
long
wants to
line.
Extend forward. They don't know
Dart
he's an
could
off
be
yet.
giving false info, so they don't know for sure long is
Recon
clear right now.
When the defense clears A main, and now TSM will
Oh,
test the
shock
waters
missed.
with a trip in garage. So Sim can watch the window.
Damn.
And Mikey's just gonna walk right into the crosshairs. Also got the
This guy
attention
is
of
just
someone
a
like
first blood
Bows,
printer.
holding C by himself, and now Teague and friends from Plug have to re-clear through B, and Sim
saw
already
the
has
second. They didn't
that
even touch him.
downloaded.
He's so
Monty's 1
fast,
HP,
dude.
That could have been a collat.
It was a collat, right?
You
Once
can
he has
go
1
and be bait,
HP.
get info for Jerwin. And they got an attacker's lockdown just in case someone slipped by the defenses and got to the backside. You don't want to lose anyone. Your TSM.
I'm out of here.
Now it's time to plant. Insert Sim. With the offs, a tough lane to push through. Unless Jerwin can get a good slide.
Free kill coming up
Does
here for
EG have their
T-Dog.
duelist yet?
Sova's dead.
Really, right now is TSM has a lot of money they can work with. They know that Jerwin has an op. They know that Jerwin tried to use that towards the A choke at the very beginning, but they want to try to hunt him down. And so far, it seems that they might let him live for a bit unless Sim wants to go for it. But trust in Plug this time around. As soon as TSM is ready for the line that you're trying to get with the operator towards long A, and just go.
Surely he doesn't take it to sunset shot.
Something that TSM has
Like
really
5
been doing
maps in a
first place,
row
but
is too
As you
crazy.
mentioned at the beginning of this round,
Right?
Huey, where you
Chat?
had Mikey just try to walk back inside the garage.
Surely not 5 maps in a row, right?
But
My mind might be
that's it,
changed.
the smoke that
You
was thrown by-
okay? I've seen days like this out of Sim, but I've never seen him have to play 2 back-to-back best of 3s like this and have it carry over. Like, I don't. It's rare to even have a day with 2 best of 3s like this, and to get like a full 3-map series like that and have it continue here on the 4th map is kind of fucking ridiculous. Like, he is in insane form.
in this on this map. That surprised even 2 players on top of that, and Plug has to be a little bit more meticulous on how they want to gain map control and leverage this up.
He's been like this all day.
Ults too on the defensive side. And TSM is encroaching
I
on
can't
a
believe he's still
mapped
this
win.
fast. I'm like
Could
tired.
be fighting for that garage control yet again. Plug leave that unwatched.
Camera taken out.
TSM will be ready to smoke it off anyway, and it's
Okay, they're hitting the right side here.
Sim. It's tough to put him in a bad position with the op, and now the drone clears the
Whoa.
trip. Rolling thunder from Teague as there's the flood coming through. B
Wow.
from Plug.
They stuffed it.
And it's just a trade. Plug had the jump and the surprise, and it's Zip
Damn,
fires back. and
great
it's a
hold by
3K. And it's
TSM.
TSM that end with the
Look
number
at the
advantage.
fucking
You have
deaths.
GMD clearing C,
They
so
owned
that's
that
the
breach ult push.
spike being pulled in that direction. Plug did not benefit from that.
Yeah, way too much of a dangerous move to Rolling Thunder off or camera if people are moving up closer to B or off the trip. Because now you're running so many players down towards long B. There's no crunch coming back towards the garage. Everybody's looking towards the same line because TSM has been really good at staying as a group and playing as a unit. And
Ooh,
retake's
Command
gonna be
avoided that
impossible.
scan.
Player standing.
Especially with Sam. I mean, he already showed us a 1v2 clutch with the op, and he can buy 1,000 ops if he wants to.
Pretty much at
Regardless
this
of what
point.
happens here.
Lemon's like, he can literally just do whatever the fuck he wants.
And that's what we mentioned before here, going into the second half. TSM just very, very good on working
Alright,
their
12-7
attack side. Yes,
chat.
we were talking about the value
On
of the
defense,
Astra's
no
getting,
money.
But so far, it's been a lot of this Sim and 7 duo that we've, praised during the challenger scene over in North America. Where 7 seems to be finding his groove more as an initiator role instead of,
Treadmill
a
knives.
cracked duelist at the very beginning.
I don't know who the
when
new
he was
TSM
scouted
coach
out by,
is.
think,
I was
Trinity
hoping someone would
back
leak
then.
that shit to me.
And now
So
just
that way
on,
we can just all say it. Because if I knew it, I couldn't leak it anyway. But if you guys leaked it right now and I truly don't know, well, I can be surprised and be like, oh, that's fucking crazy. I can honestly play it innocent because I am innocent right now.
From Blinn, who Trust and Plug are giving me a lot of hope. It just sucks we won't get to see kind of them flourish, and that gives them a
It's
lot of
Flum?
time to prepare
Oh,
for the
fuck,
next
that's a
stage
crazy
of
pickup.
challengers that they haven't qualified for this time.
What?
And
He picked
has
the
qualified.
off
The team
angle
that is
on the
doing well
stairs?
is TSM in
That
the challenge
fast?
playoffs, showing us how
What?
they're starting to reach that peak. But this is a map 1 TSM. We saw how exciting they were against their previous opponent, a 13-4.
That was
kicking
so
things off.
fucking fast,
But it's
dude.
the next maps, and
What?
By the toe. Bow
Bro,
is gone.
they are not winning against this kid.
Toe. 150
big ass
HP.
Watch it, fight it.
Big ass toe getting picked off there by Sim.
This guy
This
is literally
a
the
quick counter. Throwing
truth.
out the hat here for Mikey out of the Cosmic Divide. They know
Bro,
they-
that was an insane shot in garage.
Retake. Oh, the nano swarm's perfect though.
Really good Ashwall, perfect.
Ooh, Hunter's Fury from Monty just to
Didn't give that
Let
gap to
Plug
peek in. It
settle
doesn't
in.
get this gap.
now Cosmic
amazing.
Divide. TSM hold their side of the real estate, and as it comes down, Teague surprises them all. And now this is Turtable.
Damn, he has a lot
or
of time.
Plug. And just being this close with the Singers. is
Really well
huge.
played by Plug, by the way.
Now it's just Ziff on the post plant. He has the spike in sight. And he has the weaponry
spoke too soon,
advantage.
chat.
1v3. He picked off. He picked up the
I
off,
like
but
that
the
swing
clutch
right there
ends
out of
the map
Ziff. I like that
in
swing. Fuck the tap.
TSM's favor,
That's a kill right there.
13-7.
That's a good
Oh,
swing.
what a clutch coming out there from Ziff. Another time where you need to somebody like your Sentinel player to just step up to the plate and get it done, dude. Ziff
Good punish.
is clean on that one, and it was a nice idea.
Okay. Should we fucking change this pred to just be about Sim at this point? Like, it's like, does Sim have 20 kills? If the answer is yes, TSM win 2-0. If the answer is no, then it's probably going a third. That's what it feels like. Bro, he's so fast.
I mean, probably Yoru. I mean, I think that's just the most fitting answer.
Well, if I was to choose one agent right now, of course it'd be Neon, because Neon is just broken. But after Neon nerf, maybe I'll probably just go with Cypher, who I've been playing for the longest time.
If I had to choose, just Reyna. Just have fun, and then I'm thinking about like me playing ranked or streaming. That means my coach would be forced to have me on Reyna. It'll be fun.
Man, I think after the buffs, I think I'd have to go with Phoenix, man. He's just a little too fun. 6
Let's
ult
go.
bombs, unlimited flashes.
That's so
you can
based,
get
actually.
kills, You can heal yourself. I love playing Phoenix.
Now with the Omen nerf
Phoenix is
coming up,
helpful.
I think it's going to have to be Breach. Yeah. Breach so far is
Cringe.
maintained quite consistent. He's just
Cringe fans.
undervalued at times just from meta changes, but he's fine too.
Vandal, Phantom, Sheriff, and Knife, right?
Vandal, Phantom, Sheriff, Knife.
I don't have Valorant running right now, but I can watch it for you.
Deagle is my Reaver Deagle, my OG. My Phantom is the Recon, the red and black, the Bang Zero one. Shout out Bang. And then I'm on
Bro,
the
that's insane
Gaia
that
Vandal,
everyone thinks
the
of this.
Vandal. Oh, my knife. I'm on
Phantom
Reaver
is Bang,
Karambit
so
as well.
it's such a popular
that's
skin,
been,
too.
That's been getting me some good results.
Right now,
Has to
I
feel
have
goated to have
the
your own
Arcane
skin.
Vandal, the Doombringer Phantom, just because I'm trying to, get some clips with that too. But it's a nice Phantom. But otherwise, I'd be using Recon Phantom.
This guy's like,
the
I'm trying to get
Sheriff,
clips
I
for my
have
next
the
YouTube
Doombringer
video.
Sheriff. The knife.
This
have
guy
the
has all the
badass
new skins.
Cleaver, like this current battle pass looks like a giant metal cleaver. I don't know.
This
why.
guy's
I think it
farming
looks kinda
clips
cool.
out here.
It looks dumb, but it's kind of cool. So it's I've been using it.
Oh,
I don't know.
fuck.
My Vandal, I'm using Prelude to Chaos right now, but it's usually a mix
crazy.
between that.
It's like when you mention a snake and a snake just appears. In that's crazy. That's crazy. Did you see EU's tweet, Shanzo? Did you see that shit? You see how they're fucking. Look, if I were you, Shanzo, I'd just kick them when they're down. Low key, they deserve it. You know? If he's asking to be kicked, he's asking. This is the craziest instigate. Just trying to get Shanzo to flip on Twitter.
Arcane line that just came out. I have the Arcane Vandal equipped. The Phantom.
Yeah, man, they're
I
crushing
think
it.
One that I
You
like
guys
to
are
go back
actually crushing
to
it.
Is the Champions Phantom or the Oni Phantom? Actually, no. I'm trolling. There's actually two skins that I love to use now because it tilts people off the face of the earth. The Minima Phantom and the
Oh
Minima
my
Sheriff.
God.
So I call it the Cybertruck Phantom and then just the Block Sheriff,
Ugh.
and people just hate it. Especially I have a ride buddy on the Sheriff, so people want to pick it up for the ride buddy. They're gonna
Ugh.
realize it's a Minima Sheriff, then it just drop it. I like screwing with people's minds with that. Ooh, the knife. I like the fans. So like the ones that got released.
Actually, the fans
in-
bait. No, the fans actually
I
insane.
think we were able to buy it recently. Like I said, I was going through my rotation.
I'm down to matching
Whenever
PFP
I
with
have
you,
a chance to
Vance.
get the Phantom,
You want the
I'll
purple
play
one? I'll
the
do the red
Phantom.
one.
So yeah, don't mess with me when you're playing against my Phantom in a new patch because it's gonna be the Cybertruck Phantom for sure.
Hello, doubt. This shit is literally fucking so funny to me, by the way. After they literally lose this Mickey Mouse, Yu's only tweet is this. It's so fucking funny, bro. He doesn't tweet, GG, we lost. He doesn't tweet any of that shit. It's just Bang is grinning ear to ear right now. That's his only words to the public. Fans, that's all you get. That's a banger. No, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Save the booze. It was... Save him. No. Wait. What? Where's this link? Link me to the leak. Plaza. He actually was grinning ear to ear on FaceTime. Dude, that would literally be the most sinister move, Sean. So if you fucking FaceTimed him after he lost and you were smiling when he picked up the fucking call, that would actually be crazy. Shanzo, is that what you did? Shanzo. Is that what you did? Find this guy. Just literally stirring the pot over here. Don't mind me. You'll never be able to. He literally finds Xander's fucking phone number and just sends him like a text with the fucking quick video. Into the... Wait, when were you thrown to the wolves in the off season? Shut the fuck. Wait, hold up. Let me go to your fucking career. This guy's fucking over here trying to get sympathy points and shit in my chat. What is he talking about? Let's see. Okay. The Ludwig Day. You're talking about the Ludwig Day. Are you talking about this? Thrown to the wolves. Mike, what did you do to them? What did he do to you, Shanzo? Did he make you play with no practice? What did Mike do to you? Just a losing simulator with 0 setups? Why did he do this to you, Shanzo? Who did it? I want names. Let's get it all aired out. Was it Peter's fault?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the grand final, the final of the grand final today. It is the final of the event for the week-long event for those who dare grand final event.
Mike, that's
Asus
crazy.
ROG powered by Intel Gaming and
Wow, Mike stood up you for so long. If you knew what they wanted
This guy
to
can
do,
read. Let's go.
you might have never had this
just thinking the word
opportunity.
final.
Mike stood up
How
for you,
many times
bro.
can I fit the word final
That's
into
crazy.
one sentence?
Just kidding.
Before we
I'm just kidding. This
continue
is
with the grand
honestly all
final
bullshit.
moment of the final event. Let's talk about the final giveaway. We have for you guys is an ROG Strix
Everyone in
XG
chat's gonna think I'm fucking
27AQ
serious.
MR gaming monitor. It's 27.
It's all being said, it's too late.
1440p
It's way
IPS
too
panel.
late.
300 hertz with a 1
I can't help
millisecond
myself with
response
this
time.
level of
It's
trolling
the
right
perfect
now. I can't.
balance
I gotta
for
walk
every
away.
gamer.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
instigate too hard.
Asus ROG. To enter the giveaway, all I have to do is type the keyword RAZE on the Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/SOAR. SOAR. Only US and Canadian legal residents above the age of 18 are eligible.
And Ethos is disqualified, so you guys have a chance.
Yeah, what is
Get
up
in
with
there.
that? Why am I disqualified? What did I do? I want a monitor. That monitor looks sick. That monitor actually looks like the perfect
It's actually
balance
good.
for me. I'm a gamer. Speaking of perfect balance, let's talk about the map
Neon?
we just watched.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about Neon.
Perfectly balanced. Let's not change her.
Yeah. No, Neon is perfectly balanced. Well, we actually just watched TSM beat Plug on map 1 without a Neon, using the old meta with the Jet. And I wanted to ask what you guys thought about that, because me personally, I was pretty impressed to see that, you know, Jet time and time again is just putting down Neon, because Neon is just such a broken character. But I feel like the op presence on Sim is just so strong that you see him just put him down right there. It's just always going for those first picks. I think having that op presence, Haven is one of those maps where the op can absolutely take over an entire map. So go for it.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead. I was just gonna say it's demolishing them for sure. I mean, we're having literally just another highlight reel of just Sim letting op shots. I mean, this isolating the 1v2 that I just glazed them for about a round and a half on that clutch. But overall, it was just nice to see TSM back on the attack side where they dictated the tempo themselves. Going into this whole, hey, Sim goes into, you know, Vandal, create space, site hit, execution. And then once Plug pulled the timeout and pulled Jerwin out with an operator,
and put on my own
goal. Sim said, you know what? I could actually slow down the tempo too, and we'll just go for op picks, and he's winning those fights as well. So I just think that it wasn't really around the comp of how TSM kind of played.
Ooh,
There was no like
I'll check it
Astra
out.
recall smoke to put players into different spots. Like the Astra for me didn't give too much value.
Bro,
because
these
you just
long
had-
days, by the way, they're so fucking fun if it's like if the final has playmakers like this, it's so fun. Because at this point in the day, I'm like delirious, and it's just so much fun. these like hella long co-stream days are sick.
Apps that they were leaving and was being abused by Wash in the previous series. So I think that TSM,
Please don't. Yeah, don't.
having just kind of
Okay.
those
Why did you
protocols,
say
they were
that out
just
loud,
being
Martin?
allowed to set up and
We're
get
gonna-
in those positions where they were, you know, they
Just
rehearsed
backspace
those
that.
setups, they rehearsed those protocols, they rehearsed those reactions.
Get rid of that.
And Plug was just letting them get away with all of that. So I think that was Plug's main mistake. If they can kind of, you know, start to get into their disruptive
course.
mood like they did with 100 Thieves on Bind, then I think that TSM could run into a few more problems. But overall, this Haven
Wait,
map
this the
was
link.
completely dominated by TSM. And specifically Sim and Ziff actually holding it down as the Sentinel, because you need someone in the back ranks, you know, making sure that the people ahead of you can go as crazy as they want, and you'll just make sure to clean up all the mess afterwards.
What did you say
We
it was
still gotta
leaked?
praise Plug for pulling off two
Where is it
thrifties,
leaked? Is it in
keeping
the
a
video or some
6-6
shit?
half Despite that, but just not being able to crack down on defense. They only won one defensive round. But here's a bigger problem. Do we trust TSM
is this
outside
the
of Haven?
seeding?
This is exactly the deja vu of what happened in their previous series, where it went all the way to map 3.
I'm confused
We
what
started
you're
off
saying.
13-4. Wash came back on map 2. We went the distance on map 3. And
The
Sunset, or
bracket?
map 2, was the point where Plug came back against 100 Thieves. They dropped that map 1. So what do we think about Sunset?
I'm looking forward for that neon action.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of Neons, Sim absolutely pulling out just an insane performance last map on the Sunset. But Jerwin was also, he was.
Oh, so they're just going by a
He
regular
was so
season
good on
last year,
Neon.
or
He was
what?
creating so much space. He
What-
was getting in there, and he was
what are they
capitalizing on
doing?
all that utility. This guy definitely doesn't miss a beat. He definitely does not hesitate. So I think that the one thing playing against the Neon is if you hesitate on falling back and rotating and getting out of the way of that utility, you will be dead. You will be forced to take that fight right then and there against the guy who's sliding at you, flying at you, just like it's Apex Legends. So you need to make sure that if you do not plan on fighting at that moment on site when all the utils flying at you, you need to just book it the second you hear that sprint come online.
And even just on recency bias, though, if you're looking at that TSM game, they were getting dismantled by flank after flank after flank. So even if Ziff is playing the Cypher, he's got to do a better job to.
I'm really
at least
excited about
find
kick.
some
I've
sort of,
always
like,
really
camera
enjoyed the
timing,
kickoff
at least
events.
on middle, if it's not being broken,
I-
and he's trying to move.
I
up
like
the
that they're
rest of
doing
the
it
team,
regionally
just
first,
tap
like
the
last.
can to make sure that nobody's getting
Like last year.
the back, right?
I feel like that was the right
They were
method.
getting owned by Washed for at least like full rounds on the timings of the Knights push that was coming out here from the Clove on the A side, the push down towards middle too
Sunset,
that
right?
came out from
that we're
anybody
going?
else. I mean, they gotta clean that up a bit. If not, we're going into map 3.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Monty's sticking to the Gecko, yes, and T-Dog with the Fade. That's the big difference between these two squads.
Did
We have the
these
Neon
fucking
matchup.
tweet?
Because what do you think about?
They
Gecko
don't
versus
know I
Fade, or
lost the
what do you
OC
think
before
about
winning
Sunset?
stage 1.
Well, overall, Gecko has
That's
always
so-
been a great pick on Sunset, but again, with the changes, as I said before, you know, it's not as abusable with just the plant spam kind of meta. I really like the
They
fade from
make that
T-Dog
before.
just because when you have that fade combo, not only can you use it to help locate and find people for the breach neon combo, you can also use it to support with the omen as well. For example, the 2 omenal and fatal combo is absolutely broken. We call that Batman from my old team. That thing is just absolutely broken. You fatal into a site and you just
Chat.
omenal rounds.
Imagine this. You're on a team called Trust and Plug, and you're playing TSM in the grand finals of this event, right? And they're like, all right, let's do pick bands. Okay, TSM, pick Haven, and it comes to your pick. I mean, do you want to play this one of all the maps? Like, this one doesn't seem like a very good one. Like, when we're betting on if Sim keeps this 5-map streak hot, I'm inclined to say it continues because he kind of was pretty good here just about like an hour ago. So, bro, he could end this all 5 maps absolute heater.
Routine if you're looking to have flush, clean,
This will be a.
skin like Shanks.
I can't wait. I hope he gets it, dude. Because the overall stats for the day are gonna be crazy, and I want to see the overall stats.
Soap for skincare, so I don't think you get to be in that conversation.
Here's what he's chilling at right now. Overall stats for the day.
Okay, you get the pass, I
Oh
guess.
wait, I don't think he came through the qualifier, right? Doesn't matter. Let's lump him in with everyone.
Correct sponsors though being
Lumping him in with everyone that's played, even in the qualifiers. He is like leagues above everyone right now.
The top 4 actually that made it through the
Holy
gruesome
fuck.
gauntlet that we witnessed last week.
Doesn't have
Play against the invited teams. Even one of them
KD
upsetting
probably
the
has
Thieves and
kills
now
per
TSM,
round.
Potentially here.
First kills
will
per
be
round. It's not even
the
close.
invitee that wins the whole thing.
He's actually
Trust
way
and Plug
down
comes
on
in
first
from
deaths per round,
the
which is
open
crazy.
qualifiers to win it
See his
all
highest.
and
He
$8,000
has
for
played
those
enough
who dare,
rounds to
presented
get
by
that.
Soar. And dare I say here, Trust and Plug has definitely an opportunity here to push this
Oh
into a
man,
map
bro,
3.
Monty used this thrash a lot to clear sight and not get too many detains, and you had
Crazy
pointed out
pace.
the wingman. Not always getting the plants, but using it as a space creation tool, and not something that TSM need right now. They seem to be, well, I thought they were going to have space and time to plant,
Drone
but
got 2
kind of
there.
hesitated and Plug flooded in through mid. Now the spike is dropped, and GMD and Sim 7 are still trying to find themselves, and you just got Jerwin at
One-on-one?
the back box. This has just been such a chaotic
Damn.
pistol round, but Bao's the
shot,
last one
Bao.
remaining.
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm expecting here for this map of Sunset when you're playing Neon on Neon, and again, where you're trying to just activate as much chaos behind the Neon, and both teams are doing such a good job to just fight through that chaos. But this time, won by Trust by Plug. A good start here on their map pick. Now to play the anti-eco,
not necessarily Argo. I've seen people very high on both of
this is all
them.
reactionary.
They just have to have a lot of
Trying to
challenges in the
slow
early
down
round.
on- okay, never
I mean,
mind.
if you play
It
with
was
high,
going to be
like
that case
very
for two
high
players up there, but
aggression,
looks like they
you're
wanna
probably gonna go like
focus
even
on
on
the
first
extremities
deaths
play
and first
Very
kills.
passive information on the middle.
A lot of resilience from these teams to
Like
play
Sim is
this-
actually one of
this
those players that
long
might
and
actually
still give
be
it
someone that
everything
gets
they
them
got.
both.
Get a $15,000 prize
some
pool, and
occasions.
TSM are gonna let it rip on B. Still a trip
Oh my
and
God.
2 on the site, defending Bao and Mikey. Especially
He
with the
didn't want to
Bucky
shoot it with
sitting
the
in
shorty. He's
smoke
doing that shorty
with
shit again,
Mikey.
chat.
TSM have to be careful. I don't think that T-Dog util even hit them, so here's Plug with the jump scare. And the Bucky gets
wow.
2 and Teak with the 3rd. TSM not able to trade. It's just GMD, and it's yet another round for Plug.
Nice flood.
Very, very clean for Plug. This is going to be
Muncie's using the dizzy really
Asus
well with the
ROG
stun right now.
flawless. Got that one right.
Synced it too.
At least TSM now is able to get that plant
Oh,
on that
yeah,
second
that's
round. So
right.
that's gonna build
Jerwin
the econ
popped off here
and,
too.
You know, allow for you to get
Wait.
full shields in case you may think that
Neon banger
Jerwin or somebody
incoming?
else might pull out an outlaw within this round here. So
Who is Sherwin?
nice on TSM to be.
Oh,
able to
that was
force their way
this
for another
fucking.
plant.
Oh my god, I thought I was gonna crash.
And now
it.
we're seeing a little bit more of that.
Bro,
control
this is
coming out from Plant-
insane.
from
Both
Plug,
of these
sorry.
neons actually had
So Jerwin,
absolute
close range Bucky,
insane
but
carries
I don't
here.
think there's a line for him to move down. I think he's just gonna try to spot here.
When Sim can't buy, the rounds don't count.
Right now, you lost vision. in mid.
Sherwin has ult
Plug.
on bonus right now.
T's just gonna watch from market.
Careful
So
here.
TSM gonna bait them while they set their sights on A. 7 getting into fault line position. Plug in trouble.
Oh my
and Sim
God.
delivering the final blow on Bow. That means Monsty still has a flash in his back pocket.
That guy never stood a chance.
Isn't gonna throw it quite yet. Wants Jerwin in position to react to it, but he has a Bucky, so could be a better choice. But if he just pops out of the smoke, he could surprise TSM. It's all about timing, and there's the backstab from Jerwin and the overdrive
They
immediately.
did not expect
but
that.
TSM
That guy to
react
come
well.
like flying out of the
Multi-kill
smoke.
too bad, and GMD left behind. Holds down the left side of the site, but T-Dog still has to make his way out of elbow.
Bro, give him the spike. Let him
Monty
all.
rejoins
Give him the
T.
spike. Fuck
They're
it, just
trying
kill
to
him all,
approach
T-Dog.
this together.
You're nuts.
Fire from TSM, and it's T-Dog with both. Give TSM the round.
Yeah,
I guarantee you what they said was like, fuck it, just challenge. If you die, I'll run B ult the spike. It's like, fuck it. This is actually, that is actually probably a better idea, to be honest. Because taking that challenge like that is so, it's so like out of the ordinary that it's a favorable duel.
Overcommitment on the swing here. I think that was Jerwin that was still playing towards slant, and there was so much noise being made here that GMD just pulls back
Yeah.
very easily.
Really?
That allows T-Dot to insert in. And
Yeah, you
just
sound like you
gets
love
the corner
this.
angle, isolates 2 1v1s.
I'll ask the devs for a buff.
Plug had an opportunity to really do a great job to convert a bonus round on top of that because of the timing that they had to smother TSM on the attempt to.
I'll reference
play
this
contact
exact
for a
message.
day.
I'll take a screenshot of it. Show them.
Now they have a gun round on both sides. TSM still has a pretty healthy buy after that round.
Yeah, sometimes teams will block an ult, but it requires like 3 people.
Some elements of information away by prowling up towards the elbow, and the reaction from Plug is just to make sure that they could really funnel those players towards that right side here of elbow by throwing these one-ways. Because that
We saw
Bow
it.
continue to juggle and find the info.
There.
T-Dog's went away from Nightfall, so
He thinks it's a bait
that could be
setup.
how TSM fully take control of the site or even play the post plan,
Oh.
but there's paranoia from the
Will cause a panic paranoia.
and GMD is gonna teleport into the site off of that paranoia, and he blinded 2 on the site, and Plug are just
Wow,
stuck
nice
in the
fucking entry.
crossfire, unable to react. 7 took a bit of damage, but still a very strong round for TSM.
There.
T-Dog will get also the
Really good
plant
util
and
right
the
now
orb for
by
the
TSM.
Nightfall.
Uh-oh.
Your
The
fear.
4 versus
3 on
3
4.
just unleashes it right away. Has Plug sprinting away. Jerwin's in the corner, and he's just gonna regenerate to a healthier state. And TSM aren't gonna push their luck.
Jamal's
They
on a
do have
great
GMD
flank.
wrapping around. As soon as that flash was thrown from the breach, it's GMD making his move behind, but Plug
Mike Sower.
being aggressive and not wasting too much time. GMD could just end this quickly, and TSM are just gonna keep them trapped just to
Damn.
make GMD look good in the 3K.
Well played. Good
Yeah,
little bait
all
shot right there
backstab
by
kills
Ziff.
This time,
Took a little
especially not in
shot.
those moments where you're trying to shoot
Yo,
models
look over
in the
here,
back and it
real
just
quick.
somehow
Look over
whiffs
here.
from the RNG, and a great lineup here from GMD to get all 3 and knock them down like pins. If anything, though, that was great utility from GMD from the beginning to the end. When they didn't have really the haunt to work with, they went for
Super
the
well
paranoia
played by
prowler
Ziff.
and also the TP into the site to be a literal body, a literal haunt to spot the area, to allow 7 to just storm through and get a double kill, and for TSM to get 2 rounds in a row, breaking the econ for Plug. Aggressive camera looking to be placed for Mikey to try to get some early info. That's definitely going to be heard by TSM. They're just going to have to wait it out.
I think Neon's stun should have a
Nobody's really
third
watching
bounce.
towards middle, which is why Ziff is kind of just staying in his camp.
2
so he wants
bounces
to
isn't
push down.
enough.
And that's really what was missing, as we mentioned before.
Should just
before
stun
we
the whole
started.
site, actually. Now I'm thinking about it.
That was a cool camera from Mikey. TSM.
Really
fast
not
plant,
strong enough.
Smokes in place.
It's really just not strong
Now,
enough.
what's going to be their priority? The top of site, market. How do they
my
split
God.
their focus? And
Imagine this
already
take with a
some
third
noise
stun,
being
by
made
the way.
from mid, and TSM just getting
Who
a
let
head
him
start
cook?
before Plug can get set up. And the paranoia is going to hurt TSM trying to take control of market. And
Holy fuck.
T-Dog
I can't believe
does
they
what
got
he
through.
can to trade out
Such low
and do
HPs.
a lot of damage. TSM will be forced out of their
What?
positions off the
1-1.
aftershock from Teague. Now it's just GMD and Teague in a 1v1.
Okay.
And a not so decisive post plant for TSM. Spike getting
Dude,
halfway.
Kimon
and
coming up
GMD
big.
reacts appropriately.
Good thing GMD's for the save one more time. I mean,
Holy,
that
these
was
rounds
just
are hella
great shots
close.
coming through from Plug, but also a a little bit of a meme where you have that guy that's shrugging up, tilting his head, and there's 3 question marks over, being like,
Sim is
"Why are
cooled
we
off,
just-"
chat. Sim is cooled off. Asking 5 maps in a row is too much, but Gimond is... He's finally... Someone's coming to help, chat. Finally.
Full player advantage for a plug to retake
I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm being super sarcastic.
spray on his teammate falling down right next to him.
Obviously,
That was gonna
TSM
be
has fucking won their
Plug
games.
Intel thrifty again.
I see Ziff at 12 kills. I don't know, but somebody
Plugged
on
in his
TSM already has
mouth.
12 kills
Okay.
with 3 rounds in a row. They've
Yeah,
built
could be
themselves up a
GMD
nice
too.
lead. Oh, that's
Zoning it up.
Got an overdrive from Sim.
It's
I'm
actually
waiting
true,
to
though.
see
I
him
don't
hit
feel
those
like the
double
TSM
digits.
players have gone missing. I just feel like Sim has
He's done
been...
enough, right? The rest of the team's
really
got to do
incredible.
something.
Surely, right? Look at Bao just trying to react off of his friend grabbing the orb, and Bao gets
That guy
shot in
can't
the
even
face
trade
for
that.
it.
Good
And
stun.
Jerwin fades into the shadows.
And you get
So
free
weird.
orb control.
Contacting
Oh, he
up
didn't even
now,
grab
knowing
the
that the,
orb, yeah.
the second A player ran away
The
left
tap really
side, so you're going to get
forced
this
the
ground
full line out of
for
7.
free.
They went relay build, pushed up, punished Bun Bao, and now there's no one-way smokes to be thrown on the defensive end, so great utility. That's potential coming out from TSM to just pinch back into A, so...
Yeah, the aftershock to get the defender out of that corner box position. TSM
Really well
adapted
played by TSM this
really
round.
well, knowing that Plug like to lurk around.
Bro, they didn't take any damage, chat. That was such a nice opener to A. The way they disrespected the smoke to get this kill, the stun to get off the line, the walking up, because you know you have that ground for free at that point in the round. And then the aftershock out for the free kill. Like, fucking hell, that was nice.
Because TSM's doing
Well
a good
played.
job slipping against the
There.
util that's being utilized by Plug in the very beginning. Plug themselves.
Yeah,
are not
yeah,
Really
they, TSM
adding
just
too
picked
much
them up.
info or pressure or early info grab towards middle. So the starts is really off camera or off just plays by fighting against TSM in the front of that A site.
I'm out of
Oh my god.
Oh,
Unlucky.
wait, Teague.
How the hell did he not end up on
handles
his screen?
that. But still, how are you gonna break down TSM, whose offense was not only relentless on our previous map of Haven, but continues to
Okay.
be very punishing.
Plug calling a
Even
timeout here.
catching, was it Bao in the early round, trying
They're
to
one
protect
off
Jerwin
both
on the orb
initiator
grab, and
ults.
now we got the
Looks
timeout
like
we
they're
called.
gonna... Are they half bind here?
Yeah, it looks like they want to try to do something off these 2 rifles that they saved.
I think they're gonna half
Now
bind.
bias all the way down to 0, and there's still a stinger in the hands of Monsi. And Jurin has enough money to go for a Judge or even a Bucky or a Stinger, whatever he wants to do to try
It
to
is
close that
getting a
gap.
bit scary for Trust and Plug.
But again, it's hard for them to get that early information back into middle just because they don't have like that
me
Fate or the
see.
Silva. But they could definitely try to rotate Monsi around a little bit more, especially if you could quickly grab that Dizzy and
Sunset.
refresh into like what 10 seconds before it could actually throw it again. And maybe
Could you
try to
fight?
leverage. Sorry.
I'll say, I wonder if you could fight for the A orb and try to get Teague and Monsi
So-
their ult.
Chat, with this team, Trust and Plug, they're averaging only like 53% of their attack rounds. They've never had like a banger attack half other than this, and that's like not really the quality opponent as some of the others. So I feel like they need to rally some rounds here. Honestly, I feel like they kind of need to get more based on what I just saw.
Simmons on the other end.
All those games were like
Yeah,
very
they're gonna try
recently.
to play this way more passively towards A.
Yeah, because you've leveraged Teague now. I think just fault lined, but could involve Monsi in that equation. I think from the shadows from GMD is going to stick this in the defensive spawn. He's got the attention of Sim. So, or he's got the attention of the whole squad. So TSM
I
are
can't
in
laugh
the
at
defender
that.
spawn,
I
guess.
can't laugh at
was
that.
quick.
Why you make
Now
me
they're
laugh
wrapping
at
around
that?
B, and Mikey could only do so much to hold the door. TSM will be able to plan off B.
I made me laugh
Thunder
at that.
invested there by Teague will prevent the plant. Seven's in trouble, and Zeph is
Trying to get me in
protect them
trouble?
the crossfire. A lot of flashes being thrown out. Now another fault line.
Oh,
Teague and
good
friends
sidestep.
infiltrate and just wipe the floor with TSM.
We're just
Okay.
playing team deathmatch right after.
They needed this.
Flash
They got
after
it.
Flash from both ends. And I think that all of that started, from that TP from GMD. He tried to get into a spot where technically it might not be heard, but he already had Mikey playing all the way back towards Boba. He pinged it out already. The instant rotate happens, the pinch from the back.
I think I know what this
and
is gonna
even
be.
though, you know, Teak didn't get that kill onto Sim, it was
Of
still
course
good
it's
enough to
this,
force
of
Sim on the
course.
first slide, not allowing
Dude.
Sim to get more of a gap closer with his finger blaster back towards Boba.
Gigs video
So
is
again,
so
it was
good,
just
bro.
very nice from Plug from beginning to
The
the end. To just
fucking
react on
wolf.
that ult from GMD. So the timeout looks like they're pretty good. They're able to iron things out a little bit more to be
that's so funny.
able to really catch TSM into and corner them into a sandwich.
Yeah, you got a great rolling.
Oh
thunder
my
from the
god, I thought he
defense,
went
but
too
a
far,
great
especially with the
overdrive
C's.
To add to that, from Jerwin. Just, man, TSM barely left the spawn.
Wow.
And they're just getting flanked and crunched by Plug, taking full map control. And against the overdrive, that's tough. Ace's flawless from Plug with back-to-back rounds to play us up 4-4.
And T-Dot did a good job to just seize the Neon in place, but just not enough bodies. Everybody was already full committed to walk back into B main.
I kind of like that
As we
ang
mentioned
though.
before,
Like how the spot Boss started that sequence from chat. It looked like a pretty good off hang. It's like that particular spot. I'm not saying like anywhere over in market, like that particular spot. I'm trying to pull up the YouTube channel.
If we're able to catch TSM on a default, and they did so.
It's TSM just shooting through the smoke and making a lot of noise in mid, ready to infiltrate into market with a nightfall in hand, but with T-Dog across the universe, so he'll be on his way. And Ziv can activate the neural theft off his lurk if anyone dares to cross into mid and try to stab TSM in the back. While they take control of market. How will Mikey hold them back? If he could win a duel, he could activate the neural theft for the defense to figure
Good
things
wall
out.
reaction.
So Mikey's gonna preserve his life. Nightfall activates there for
Nightfall hits no one.
T-Dog. Just not making too much noise, and Ziv has
Ziv
an
coulda
important
got
job
two
in
right
mid
there.
to cut us off.
Unlucky.
We're calling out that numbers are in mid.
Ball fast through
Here's
the window.
Jerwin and friends in market,
What?
wrapping around TSM. It's just a scramble
That's-
post plant.
oh
No
my
from
God,
Mikey, too,
dude.
helps a lot. Thrash, T-Dog will not be detained, but can't
Bro.
handle the tidal wave coming his way.
That was
so
crazy.
Plug.
There was like a
they're on a
swarm
win
of
streak.
defenders flowing around the
Definitely
map.
since the timeout. But for TSM, I mean, they've
That was fucking crazy. Okay, so the reason why I think this offhang worked so well here, so he blinds for the neon, and then he comes over. He ends up stopping like kind of close on the wall, and you can see when we see it right here, he's in this like his offhang is literally holding this. So this is where people run to, and then they inevitably stop. Like they have to stop. So it's like a good offhang spot to hold. Like you can eliminate the ability for someone to like stop here and then keep going. Like it's very easy to make that adjustment. I just think it's a very good offhang. It's one of the few times though that wouldn't be smoked. But if you want to go for that fight before it's smoked, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a good spot to like post up if you know a team like isn't going to full exec on you. You want to like dry hold an ang. Because sometimes dry holding angs it can be like really sketchy. Like you don't want to do it a lot of the times.
So
That
if
would
you
be
don't plug, are gonna
one that I would use.
have fled through the top of side, but through mid. Just how can you support Ziv more? Still a very close game that we've had, so see how TSM move forward from here. When they were comfortable in a 4-2 lead, that has slipped away.
This goes here.
Could see a fight for that orb yet again. TSM stick to this, but against
I don't know if they're going to
Jerwin,
actually
it's an
commit to
important
mid control.
exchange,
They
and
might
Jerwin's
actually commit to
12
mid
and
control right
6.
now. They're going to fade
It's
haunt.
GMD
They're
that
going
was
to have a
12
fault
and
line
6, so you
ready
were right
for any
about
kind
that.
of push.
and as we mentioned that he's still at 12 and 6, so he hasn't been able, to
Yeah, just a
activate as
quick
much
quick
since
mid
the timeouts that
presence,
came out
break
from
door,
Plug,
smoke
and
top
especially
mid,
with this
show
round starting off,
the
the
haunt,
Dizzy
make sure
got
no pushes.
information on
All right,
two
now we're ready
players
to
holding
pounce
up
on
towards
A.
A. So they could keep their stronghold if they have the power of numbers over towards this A site.
That was a fault line from the offense too, so Teague's playing very far back. Plug are just
Plugger
gonna
pretty
play
much
for
like
retakes
averaging
and
6, by the way, on their
play through the
attack.
mid cut
Pretty
at
close,
A.
I think.
TSM just wanted the orb.
Check.
And they want to try and set up Ziff for a neural theft too.
Yeah. Pretty much averaging 6.
Yeah, back
Just having
now,
to
too.
re-clear this.
I mean, yeah, exactly. They won't even hear the rotate back, so they stayed outside of the sound radius. They even forced up the paranoid by Plug throwing a one-way smoke in that spot. So I don't know here. Ben Bao doesn't have the second one to smoke towards front B. That's an opening now for TSM to just fight here towards the B site. Oh,
Wow.
Ten's
Bao's
cosplay.
been on top of this box. I thought he was smoked off. And he surprises
34?
TSM.
Oh,
and now they have to worry about
shit.
Market and Bao, who just emerges from
Wow.
the smoke and a flash on top of that Plug.
I thought he got that
Worked
third.
so well together to pinch through TSM, who thought they out-rotated them.
Free reign too. I mean,
Bro, I said that they were kind of cooked when they took that timeout. They just went on a string of 4 rounds so fast.
them in their default not adding that extra set of paranoia to force
hell,
the rotate
TSM looks
outside
like
the
they're
A
cooked
site
here now.
to break that door, to force some players out there. Ben Bao, the only thing he had to do was play on top of 10s, just play on top of the news box, and free kill on the first one, and yeah, just doing a great job from that spot too, hearing the full rotate from TSM to allow his team.
Yeah, ever since like the timeout,
for that hit.
the fights have been very together.
TSM falling behind now on their attack side. Timeout not being able to do too much, but let's
The
take
round
a
they shut
chip
down the
early.
Boba
They
push
might be
was
a re-hit back into a Boba crunch.
super clean.
Boba Crunch. Sounds nice. Sounds nice too, is Sim harassing Plug, and they fight back with the fault line. Man, this Neon was able to escape them and get into cover until Plug hunt them down. So Sim and T-Dog
Maybe
missing
3.
important parts of this
Oh,
offense.
no.
And TSM
Oh,
are
no.
barely secure enough on B with the neural theft. They're
What is going on this round?
they
2 on
gotta
2.
plant. How much time can you really buy
This
with a
round's
Vandal
wild,
and a
bro.
Sheriff?
What the fuck is
2
happening?
flashes though from 7. And you got Market left open.
TSM are scrambling,
Pages
fuck.
at the top. As if hearing Mikey, the shots initially. TSM playing their lives and hoping to bait out for 7. Doesn't work out. Mikey's just smarter and better. And now Ziff in a 1v2. Just
He's
play from
screwed.
main.
Surely he's
And
screwed,
just
right?
not die.
Oh.
This is no
Tougher
problem.
said.
So well played by those two. To never over challenge for Muncie right there was so nuts. Like always tossing those jiggles, waiting for Mikey to cut the space. Toss a jiggle, wait for Mikey to cut the space. Holy shit, that was so sketch.
To GMD. And you don't really give a chance for TSM to set up right after because they were just counting on GMD watching that spot so they could take a
That was
triple
like
mark
way
control,
harder than it
seems
looked like.
Because after, who was it that got caught there at that spot and tried to fall back? They were bouncing into each other. That was Ziff bouncing into 7, I think, that only had a Sheriff. So one's trying to pick up a weapon, one's trying to run away as he's getting pushed by Monsi, and it did not look coordinated in the pulse plan at all for TSM. Especially how both of them were together and were isolated towards the end, and now they're just trying to explode towards the A site as a Hail Mary.
Dude,
Whoa, the timing of just the stun hitting Sim.
counter stun.
At least 7 gets a trade. Nightfall
Bro,
happens for T-Dog.
they had
TSM
nowhere to
able take
go.
advantage of that window.
Fade
And
ulted,
with the
breach,
smokes
aftershock, like,
covering the site,
fuck.
Plug is
Guys
still
spamming
gonna
the
parry and
box.
Try to push through. But they get chased away by, I think, a T-Dog Prowler or something. Stop Plug from
This shit is
infiltrating
chaos.
and retaking right
2
away.
on 2.
So it's just a bit of chess match when it comes to util.
Bro,
And a
chess?
1v2 with the spike down. And Ziff has been discovered. He
Chat.
doesn't know who could wrap
This shit
around the
look like
right
chess.
side. He takes this time, duel by
Oh,
duel.
fuck, he saw him.
Hear that step, and he did.
Fucking
Holy
big
clutch
round,
out of
dude.
Ziff
Getting the
and their
5th is
half
big. Getting the 5th is big. This shit's even as hell right now. This shit's so close.
When they're walking inside that cage because he could just walk behind it. So he uses that as an extra obstacle, watches that side. I mean, both ciphers looked really good. Mikey just almost made that winnable there for Plug by getting that double and the hat. Towards the end, it's going to be Ziff that's able to redeem himself from losing that previous 1v2 in round number 11. And for TSM to keep that gap close and
Wow.
not let
Sim
Plug
only on
run away
5,
since
Chad.
the timeout that he called in round number
Wait,
6.
the cool
Just
off.
string like 6 rounds in a row.
The cool off is coming.
TSM an important pistol round. Already
TSM need to
front
end it
side.
here. I think that chatter earlier
Try to hunt
was
here,
right.
try to
If
get the fault line so
TSM
that-
don't win this map, they're cooked.
Sim could get into tiles.
Plug are 2-1 on pistols, and Sim is
Uh-oh.
just head first
Uh-oh,
right
chat.
into the action. Head first, 6 feet under until
Wait.
T-Dog just gets 4. Okay,
Wait.
let's watch T-Dog ace, I guess.
Our fearless IGL is here.
Down, and Lindsay
Who the
is
fuck is
frenzy.
Sim?
Of all things, he's not gonna be able to switch that out either.
Bro's got the
Simon's
2 liter of
jumping
Dr.
around,
Pepper
trying
in
to
one
bait him.
hand, the fucking strap book in the other. Oh my god. Absolute cinema.
Sore ace for T-Dog.
Absolute cinema.
And that puts him halfway. That's an ace, 3 orbs away from getting a nightfall into potentially their bonus round.
Dude, he even
It
got the
looks like,
dink,
again,
man.
An overkill with
But,
the
like,
overheat from Sim, but there was
yeah,
nothing
there's just
behind
way
that
too many
madness.
people.
That all of that chaos that he creates, all that ruckus, and also getting a dink and damage onto another one, allowed that double push to break that trip. And
Was a nice
to
ace.
not allow Plug to be ready for that swing out from T-Dog. Easy taps, everybody swung out one by one. Nobody wide swinging to break the crosshair placement, and TSM win a very big pistol round. Instantly has an opportunity to tie up this game right at this round.
We've seen
Everyone's gonna knife this shit
Plug
together.
come back from worse. It's a fault line from 7 to stop the market
Poor
push out
Gerwin.
of Plug, and it results in a first blood, and Mikey just jumping out on his own. Plug getting all disconnected because of the chaos, not wanting to walk into the
Okay.
trap, but it's too little.
Damn, bro. T-Dog might have saved their asses.
I know plans for Plug.
By the way, I saved this image today because it literally reminded me of myself. What do you guys think? Is this me? Chat, is this me? I'm over here giving people advice. I'm like, oh shit, that shit don't work. Oh fuck. Oh god.
Going in towards that, what should be the
Well,
one-way
won't do that one anymore.
Just around the boxes of the A-main. No cameras being thrown up on the side of Plug.
My little guinea pigs. I'm gonna change my subs to guinea pigs.
They're not really trying to go for an orb. They don't want to bait that out. They just want to put
My
GMT
test
and Sim
rats.
out towards a line where you can try to spot things aggressively.
3 month sub is a
Even
red
if Power
rat.
spots at least one lurker towards B main, and they could just
6 months, you turn
focus on
blue.
stacking the B site with this lower buy.
Yeah, Ziff is just looking through his camera, waiting for that entry after the Prowler got shot, as you said, and
Why you gotta do
Plug
me like
have
that?
Monty lurking. Plug. Start the fault line. Neon walls, kind of a delayed entry, so but then he still
Sim's gonna
runs
flood
into a
in.
trip, and even
He's
with
in.
Jerwin's position discovered, I mean, that aftershock's
Oh
gonna hurt him.
shit.
And
Uh-oh.
Plug could have supported him better, but they were scared
Uh-oh.
to enter the site.
3 on 5.
That's a 3v5. The
Okay,
potential
he's
third
back.
For TSM,
He's
Sim with
so
3,
back.
and it's Teague on his lonesome. At least the spike was the last one to enter, so Teague is just playing.
Opium.
He's got the spike, but 4 for Sim. Holy cow!
Yeah, this is a bonus round now.
Why do I
TSM,
save shit like
free
this to show
upgrades
you
across
guys?
the board for the players that had Spectres. Outlaw in the hands of T-Dog. We know what you do with
$15,000
that
out of our
watch in the
checking
middle.
account. Is it what I think
when
it
you
is?
played
It's fucking M9
Against
ban.
Washed in the previous series. It looks like they're trying to set
Why
up
did I
towards the
even
main.
save that?
They're also pinging out all of that spot that it's potential free real estate for them to take because TSM are really playing behind that B site and trying to stall as much as they could towards the breach util. But none of that was possible until they actually inserted GMD towards A. So Plug didn't do a good job manipulating the map in their default. And TSM was just always ready for that.
Still
no
a
matter
winnable
what on
round,
that
by the way.
previous round.
I see teams win this round all the fucking
This
time.
little buy that you have for Plug.
These two on an island, chat. It's all about like the proper response. Like, let's see, do they save a stun? Like, if someone peeks before the neon and the neon finds out they're here, they're
Do
fucked.
for Sim. What can the overdrive do for you?
Oh, there goes that neon.
And well, it was 1 for
Uh-oh.
1, and 7 was an untradeable spike. He still
What?
does so much damage.
He
Monty's
dinked that
at
guy,
30.
didn't he? What the fuck just happened?
Jeez. Huge,
swing.
impactful play out of
Oh.
TSM, and
Oh.
GMD goes to clean up.
That was like the last bullet.
And that was a hero play from GMD. And they're high risk, actually, to try to push through because you already had somebody flanking towards the back and really cutting to rotate over. To not allow the plug to really go back towards the spawn. Look, it was already T-Dog in that spot with the Outlaw watching that line. But GMD, I mean, he was on a heater on the first half. Able to get a double kill in this round. We respect it.
Yes, this should do.
Nico, or I guess a Thrifty, only had 2 stingers around the pistol that didn't pan out here for Plug. But at the same time, this is multiple rounds here on their attack side where they're not getting any.
Dude, they're playing like contact walk up right now, which would have caught TSM off if they played their standard setup. But TSM actually just played like off barrier completely, so they're even aware that they could be walked up.
Back of mid to worry about. They'll smoke off the one way, so I'm
They're
wondering if
hard
they're
leaning
gonna
B.
push Jerwin back there.
What the fuck is this read, dude? TSM has such a read.
TSM are pinging it and trying to have a crossfire
Look at
set
this.
up.
Look at this up on mid
Response
chat.
to that
All
smoke.
5 of TSM are here.
Jerwin tries to
Oh
isolate
my
the
god,
one
they're
lane,
fucked.
and it's TSM that pieced them up, and they're
Oh
on the
my-
chase off the paranoia from
Oh.
TMD. TSM made quick work of that round.
Dude.
1v5 for Monty.
Give me another EG.
I don't know what the fuck TSM's read just was, bro, but the way they just circled around top mid, they all just left their spots. The fucking 2, the 1, and the initial like 2 that started over by B, they all just went to top mid. They knew the hit was coming.
Where it was back and forth, it was close, but when TSM
Holy
takes
fuck, what
one
a read.
side, the second half, it's been very one-sided here.
Ain't no
And
way
even the only round
you're
that
going to
they
be ready
lost
for
was
5 people
their
top mid.
bonus and
Like,
they
I don't
ended up
care
towards the end.
what util you
But
got.
if anything here, TSM
You're
has
fucking
converted their
donezo.
bonus, broken the econ for Plug for another time. And for the last time, we have Plugs.
Rounds like that, I got shoes. I'm fucking taking my time out and checking the stream delay right now. On God.
If not, we might get more timeouts if we go into split.
They're like, fuck, dude. It's actually 3
Just
minutes.
not winning a single offensive round.
Like, god damn it. I could have sworn it was going to be
For
0.
Plug
Like,
fans out
fuck.
there, and
Like, well,
They'll
what's the
have from the
strat? Like,
shadows, bro.
I actually got nothing. I could have sworn it was
thinking
going to
about
be
doing
0 when I
something
checked.
crazy. Now's the time to do it. But with
God,
Sheriff Eyes,
they're cooked.
maybe I don't know. But get back there and steal a rifle. Just pull off the biggest
Yeah,
robbery.
dude. Their other game of Sunset was like 9-3, right?
TSM that also have the overdrive in the back pocket. Outlaw buy from T-Dog?
Yeah, another time knowing that he could just farm on half shields at technically the max until Jerwin is going for full shield and classic. They are really trying to run down T-Dog here.
Oh,
Okay, spotting the cross at the very least.
it's okay. This dog take a little nap.
Haunt down Plug.
It's all good.
Got the orb. They got their own overdrive. One away from Thrash. One away from Neural Theft. Plug, they could really start an avalanche if they play their cards right. But maybe that's just me coping.
Still a good call though, because they as they're trying to create this ruckus towards the B side, the camera's looking at an aggressive angle.
Damn,
But now
hella
there's a
info
one way,
right
so you
there.
can't
Come
really
on,
spot
dry
if
clear
there's
in top
anybody
mid.
tucked in that corner. But the idea is potentially to just refight for orb control on A. So you
It's a
could
lot of good
overdrive
info,
behind a
yeah.
Thrash from
Double
Monty
push up. Timing,
and
timing,
potentially try to do
timing.
something about it. But TSM has the read.
Fuck, the stun was pretty good.
Checks
They're
out
gonna get
Owen,
out.
gets punished, jumping around. Plug race after him to take
shit.
advantage.
Nice
And
jiggle right
the
there by
overdrive.
Jerwin.
Jerwin
Really
takes
good
the side,
jiggle.
Rewarded with a double kill. One member still on the site. He couldn't dance around the walls.
2-1-2
Well
chat.
enough. Nightfall retake immediately from TSM.
30 seconds left.
2 versus 2. T gets hit and he takes a step back. And Monty has a
Ooh.
Thrash too.
Alright, they got 'em
He
both.
wanted to just
T-Dog gather back up.
clear off
Oh
of
my
that,
God,
play off
fucking
of that.
dude.
He
just
takes
saw
a
them
stray
both.
bullet.
Let's see, he's probably. He thinks he's gonna all your chat.
Just saw them both. Knows that both players are playing inside.
Low
the
key,
site,
I'm
but they
fucking
have to
ulting.
be
Fuck
careful
it.
with this Thrash so they can't
We gotta
get
clear
as
spawn
grouped
though.
up. So look
All
at
right,
this
once we're in
split
spawn,
of
I'm fucking
these.
ulting. No, I'm going
Look
back.
at
That's
that
not the
Thrash,
play. Oh no.
1v2 at 35 HP.
No shot.
Being held.
Nah.
The defuse being held. We're right next to the spike. And it's 11 for TSM.
If they try something, I'll see it.
Wait, is T-Dog 24?
Yeah, I mean,
Unk-
again, just very nice.
an
for the
Unk at
players from TSM to
24.
Walk up towards the elbow. If anything, that was going to be that play to try to leverage a Thrash around the Neon ult, but just catching the first guy, walking up, that's no smokes on the exec, and that also foils the plan of trying to take orb control because you forced out an early overdrive, you forced out early util as well, that doesn't give you as much on the post plant.
Wait.
It's all very nicely played and nicely done from TSM.
I found something.
Yeah, Sims looks so good in this series, just this whole tournament. Really glad we invited TSM. Now an overdrive, if definitely know the Cypher's still around here, but not knowing where this trip could be would just be an instant. Sim doesn't care.
Bruh,
Shit
Vance.
out of distance,
Bruh.
I guess,
This is a
and
gun
Plug.
round from Plug.
Dude.
Yeah.
TSM look hella good right now. Oh my god.
Bro.
How many 4Ks does Sim had? I got Ace is flawless, so might as well pay the bills. TSM.
To a Lone Star State favorite.
Give us another. Sim's at 20 kills.
Dude,
Hold up.
literally at this point with how Sim's been playing in the last 2 maps or last 2
What the
series,
fuck?
we're basically playing in a simulation.
Okay.
Like that joke.
Alright, I actually love it actually.
Glad you're trying to impress him.
I mean,
He
I've
doesn't
impressed
need
a
to
lot of people
try.
with that joke, so I'm not gonna
He
lie.
doesn't need to try. He's so Van Silly, chat.
12-7.
He's so Van Silly to me.
From the brink of defeat. Plugs buying what they can. It's do or die. Still have
Oh,
a
it's
thrash.
so
Monty
bad.
getting ready to throw. Down the sight.
Oh,
Then
get
Mark
fucked.
T-Dog wins with the shorty against Sherwin. Bao gets a trade. It all breaks down in market, and Plug stands on top in that regard. But TSM flooding immediately off of Sim's contact with the overdrive, and there's no one home.
And he has spike control.
Was it a 20? He got 20 here? He ended with 20?
TSM have control of
No
the
way.
series,
He
and they
didn't.
are your For Those Who Dare
Wow, congrats
champions.
TSM.
Big
Huge congrats to TSM, man. Like, they looked really good today. They look really good today. It's fucking nice. Let me see. What did he end with, dude? Did he actually end with 20? He ended with 21? What? Given how it started, he still ended on the 5-map heater. What the fuck? How did he end on 21? Anyway, this is very important and something we should watch right now.
She credits at least some of her longevity to a Lone Star State favorite.
Now you're drinking Dr. Pepper right now.
That's exactly
Why-
right.
why
that,
do you-
that stuff is good. It's got sugar in it, and two doctors have told me that if I drink it, I
Was
will
three,
die.
two.
But they died first.
She credits at least some of her.
That's fucking. That's crazy. That's crazy. God bless her.
In a good crossfire where the util was already used and
Yo.
it did just come out of Jerwin just hitting some nice shots,
That's-
but just dry. But overall, I think TSM was doing a good job of making sure that the fights they were taking weren't impossible to win. And overall, that's what the big break was that TSM wasn't allowing that util to get a lot of value and immediately taking those fights, but just 3 seconds later in a different position where the util is no longer there. And I think that TSM was doing a great job of avoiding, but then also just getting in their face before that utility can even come out. So I love that out of TSM. They seemed very proactive. They seemed very reflexive. And overall, I mean, again, Sim, this guy, he just single-handedly sometimes.
Dude, he top fragged the map? There's no way he top fragged the map. He can't keep getting away with this. At 305 ACS? What the Wait, this was supposed to be the end of the heater. How did he do it in only this amount of rounds? Wait a second. These had to be so heavy on this attack cap. This is going to be insane. Let's see this. All right. Oh, it actually what? Okay, well, wait, no, we're on Haven. What am I talking about, dude? Where are our fucking sunset stats?
12 for TSM.
Dude, Sim dropped 60 kills in 2 sunsets. That's insane.
That is
kind of crazy.
Where are our sunset
I don't know
stats?
what else to say,
I
man.
need
This guy's
them.
So cracked. I think it comes to show where maybe it was jitters or something like that when he was trialing for EG and playing in the Sentinels tournament. But man, this guy still has what it takes. I'm excited to see what's going to come out here from TSM going into Challengers 3 if we're playing in patch 9.10, right? He's still going to be as effective on a jet. Sometimes he doesn't need to dash away.
Yeah,
How
I
many
thought he had
times have
5
you
at
guys
half.
Re-pushed up into an angle, not
Which
having a dash
means
available, and still
that
getting
these
killed.
stats for the second half are going to be fucking nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a double-edged sword, though. You know, going crazy sometimes. But I mean, if you have the players that tie
We'll
them
find
down,
something.
I think that
We'll find something
it's
coming.
definitely acceptable. What do you think?
Don't have
Kiwi?
that 8 yet.
Yeah, I think TSM are doing just fine. They're going to playoffs.
Bro,
They're looking
give me
good.
the
They're able to close
stats.
out series and not choke at the end, and that's already a big improvement from how last challengers went. I'm looking forward to seeing the future of Plug because they, I mean, upset a huge team to get to this point, and I'm going to be looking forward to hearing from TSM. You're going to interview them shortly, Ethos, so let's get that ready for you. We'll see you guys in a second.
Kitty Jam.
VLR will never cease to amaze me, chat. The investigation is necessary, by the way. The investigation, chat, it's necessary. It's needed, actually, according to VLR. Who are we investigating, chat? Well, we're going to have to check Sim's bank account. So, what do you guys think we're going to be checking it for? What do you think the allegations are? Turns out, plot twist, none of what you think. Bleed CEO paid him to tarnish Ye's reputation is actually the allegation currently. What? This guy's crazy. This guy's actually like what? That is the most schizo fucking post I have ever seen. When I read that just now, I was like, wait, what? That was that's a theory, I guess. That is true. No, that's actually cap. You're right. He would obviously be paying in Bitcoin, so obviously fake. Oh. Why you gotta do them like that? Skill-based magic. Never mind. That's crazy. Calling CoffeeZilla. Oh, the stats are in. The stats are in. What do we got? Okay. Bro, watch this shit. Okay, so his attack. We first look at the attack. Bro was 5 and 12 on attack. He switches halves and goes 16 and 3. Oh my. He had 16 kills in
Welcome
8
back,
rounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Ethos, and this is the For Those Who Dare
Bro,
tournament, the grand finals.
he had
has just
562
concluded,
ACS.
and TSM are your
362 damage
winners. These
around.
guys have
Like,
been absolutely
what the
amazing.
hell?
They turned heads last season.
The
but they
362
essentially won them
around.
This year, today, they're telling you to keep those
ridiculous.
heads locked in on them because they are not wet blankets. They're not pushovers. These guys are absolutely looking very,
Wet
very
blankets?
good, especially when they're coming out on
Is
top
that a
of teams
thing?
of like 100 Thieves, Plug, and of course Mocking. So, but today we have, of course, the IGL T-Dog joining us once again. What's up, Travis?
Yo, yo.
How
The
you doing,
static
man?
eye.
Congratulations, you are the champion, dude.
Yeah, it's a dope feeling. Happy
It's
that
actually a sick
we were
shirt.
able to win. We had fun.
Yeah, were you? I wanna ask. You know, how were you like cheering,
Show us the
like, were you
cans.
screaming nice into the voice comms today, like in the grand finals, or were you just like a chill guy today?
Oh yeah, I'm always the hype man. Always keeping the energy up.
Overall stats, chat, so he kept it.
You know, focus on their crosshair.
He
and
kept
let
the
me
heater,
just be
chat.
the,
Look at this.
The puppet master that I am.
The entire event.
Yeah, I mean, you were definitely the pole master, especially.
It's
on
a
that
fucking
pistol ace,
Grand
dude. Like,
Canyon size
what
gap
happened there, dude?
over
You were
the
definitely
1
aiming
to
and
2.
Let's talking like what?
Like the 1
Yeah,
to
we had
2
a
had
good
like fucking
play set up
huge
there.
gap.
Once that happened, the game was
In
automatically over.
all of
It
the
was
leading
impossible for them to
stats.
come back and win.
That's crazy.
But yeah, the energy was
Sample
good.
size
I
of
think that we're
over
making,
100
pretty basic
rounds
errors,
is
sometimes just having like, a little
insane.
too much fun, or not reacting in time to someone.
This
saying something, but
sample
that's how it
size is
works when,
crazy.
you haven't had a lot of time together as a team, so we're just gonna try to make
That's-
sure this
what a-
off season is
what a fucking
efficient,
day.
and get some good results like this, win or
Wow.
lose, and just keep building forward towards the ultimate goal at the end.
31% of the dive.
Awesome,
That's
awesome. I'm
crazy.
sure this tournament win is
31%
definitely
clutch.
boosted your guys' confidence. This is your guys' like first actual like tournament, right?
That's
As
like
the lineup.
That's like
and you
what
guys
Floor
are
was pulling off
looking really good. This is your debut,
in like
and you guys
like
won.
certain
You guys,
events.
absolutely killed it. There was a couple
It's-
close games, close
That,
rounds.
that only
but
happens like rarely.
ultimately,
That
even
the
with those
1 to
errors,
2
you guys were
gap is very
definitely
high.
adjusting and
Hospice, I think,
fixing
it
those
pulled it
little
off
things
once.
as you guys went, and I could tell you guys are tightening up a lot, especially towards the end
Super
of each
hard to have
game.
that kind of
So,
gap between
dude,
1
good
and
job
2.
on you, man. Just one last question again. What's the Dr. Pepper count at now, brother?
What were we at, like 6 or 7 last time? I'm probably in double digits now. 10 or maybe 11. So
Dude.
it's been a great day. You know what I mean? It's been a great day.
He almost
Hell
hit
yeah,
a
man.
full
Well, dude, I'm gonna
12
go
pack
let you
today,
celebrate with
chat.
the team. Thank you so
He's
much
gonna
for taking the time
celebrate
to be
with the
me,
fucking.
man. Enjoy that win, bro.
He's
You
gonna
earned that
top it off.
$8,000.
TSM win, absolutely. Thank you, bro.
Absolutely,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
happy for them.
All right, well, you heard it here first.
Let's
Again,
go.
That was TSM.
Bro, they looked great today. They really did. I mean, I know Sim looked great, but TSM also looked great. Like, yeah, super enjoyable. Is that the Costco for the 30 pack?
It's
So you have to
me.
go to sleep.
It is getting
Dude,
pretty late for
T-Dog
me.
had Dr. Pepper cotton candy. Did you like?
I
was
did see
expecting
that.
my
I
full
saw
pack,
that.
and There's so
I
many
was going
distractions.
to ask. I was like, what does that taste like? I had never tried Dr. Pepper cotton candy because cotton candy is its own flavor. And then you have Dr. Pepper on top of that. It's going to be kind of awesome, no?
Imagine with that $8,000, how much more Dr. Pepper flavored things he's gonna get.
Yeah, I don't know. He's
Dr.
like
Pepper flavored
like
things.
a cardboard fortress out of all the boxes that he has for sure. Oh man, but yeah, he's a chill guy. You know, he's just a chill guy, winning tournaments. You know, calling, IGLing, acing, very casual. We love to see that. But
Yeah.
before
They're
we
just memeing it.
continue with the rest of the close, we have to give away a nice monitor. Presented by our presenting partner, Asus ROG. We are giving away an ROG Strix XG27 AQMR gaming monitor. That's 27 inches of absolutely beautiful display goodness. QHD 1440p IPS panel with 300 hertz, a 1 millisecond response time, and it's the perfect balance for every gamer. To enter, this is your final chance. Type the keyword RAZE in the twitch.tv/SOAR Twitch chat. In order to be eligible, you must be a lawful U.S. or Canadian resident over the age of 18. Everyone type raise right now. I think we probably already drew. I'm not sure because there is a delay, but it will be announced in the Twitch chat. Again,
Raise.
Raise,
I'm gonna
raise,
type it in now
raise.
because
R-A-Z-E.
he can't
DQ him,
now.
DQ him.
No DQ me. Let me get in there.
Dude, say that monitor name like 10 times fast.
Oh, dude, the ROG Strix XG27 AQMR gaming monitor.
One.
Huge.
Oh my god. ROG Strix XG27 AQMR gaming monitor.
Oh, you've never actually had it?
And Intel. And
It's honestly a flavor like I can't really describe. It's not really like. I mean, it's a soda with a lot of sugar, so it's similar in that regard. But even like Diet Dr. Pepper, it's definitely unique. Yeah, I actually like it a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I don't drink soda with like a lot of sugar, but yeah. Wait, somebody. Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. The Piggoon did a great job of describing it. It's like kind of like cherry coke, but like no, it's not really like that. It's like vanilla cherry coke or something. It's like a bunch of fucking flavors. I don't know. Is it really? Or are you just trolling me? Cherry coke is fire. I love those machines where you just like kind of pick all the flavors you put in sodas. Those go hard. Yeah, that's probably pretty close.
Thank you to my wonderful talent on the desk covering for my mistakes and helping me out with everything. You know, I really appreciate it. There's a couple mishaps, you know, like not being able to no notes in Discord. And
Yeah, the Euros got me on the Coke Zero over Diet Coke. I grew up on the Diet Coke. What the fuck? Wait, I'm taking back my invite to tomorrow's fucking Friendsgiving. send you guys to Verdi. I don't even know this guy right here. I don't even fucking know him anymore. Fucking this guy. The hell? Catching a stray on the way out of here. All right. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to take tomorrow off and Thanksgiving probably too. So probably see you guys Friday.